is. There we go. What time are we into the stream? 2:46. Let's pause the music. Oops. Accidentally started the replay before I was ready. Alright, so this is a ZvT replay analysis. Sasori versus a Terran named Jefe? Something silly. Pardon me. Let's speed it up a little bit. Double drone scout. That's something I don't do. I don't see a lot of players that do this, actually. Oh, proxy hatch. Very nice. Oh man, and he's already expanding. So, looks like behind this Sasori is droning up, making a couple lanes, queen, lane speed, he's pulled off gas, sending another drone out. I don't know, Tasteless. Starting a spine at the proxy hatch. What's going on back at Sasori's base? He's sending out some lanes, he's taking double expand, looks like. I like this. This is weird and it's fucking with the Terran's head. I like it. So let's look at units. So the Terran has a slight worker lead. Well, about 9 workers. But Sasori's actually mining more. By about 40 to 50% easily. And he's basically caught up with workers now. In the meantime, the Terran had to invest a bunch of money into defenses that he didn't want to make that early. So I would think that's about an even trade there. Plus, that creep is going to be really annoying for the Terran to deal with. He's going to have to scan, or waste scans, or get a Raven. Sasori, yeah, even economy now. But Sasori is still mining more. Where are we looking at as far as... So Terran has 4 Marines, 1 Siege Tank, and a Liberator. Sasori has his 3 Queens, 11 Lings, 44 Drones. Looks pretty good. Looks like you can just play out a standard ZvT from here. Bane speed's already on the way. Good, good. It's kind of reset the clock on the game a little bit here, because I would expect around this time to be taking a 4th, or have a 4th on the way, and have my 3 bases saturated. But because of the early aggression, the game, all the benchmarks are pushed back. Injects could be a little better. The queens have quite a bit of energy already, but, you know, that happens. I think here, like, this is a major leak that Neuro noticed in my play. You have 16 workers. Well, not quite 16 here, but you basically have full 3-base saturation. So as soon as you do that, you should be immediately taking a 4th. You have the money to do so. Especially since, you know, the macro benchmarks are all pushed back a bit. You're already mining out in your main here. Six around on the Hellions. Oh, the Bane hits are amazing. Oh, stop. My penis can only get so erect. Spire's going down. Now you're taking a 4th. Cool. The Terran's basically caught back up in workers. Ooh, a double expand. Very nice, very nice. I think even though you didn't secure a massive economy lead or anything with this, those aggressive moves, you threw the Terran off his game and kind of, you know, killed his momentum. And there's value to that besides, you know, just having an economy or tech lead or whatever. Because now he's out of his comfort zone. 2 tanks, 6 liberators. Why is he spamming so many scans there? Oh, nice. And you got the liberators. Very good. What's the income look like? Yeah, you've got a massive income lead. Sorry, that is, has a massive income lead over the opponent. Or did. What the hell? Oh, never mind, I clicked the wrong button. Mutas are doing work in the main. This is so annoying for the Terran to deal with. Inside his little Terran heart is a rage burning with the fire of 1,000 suns. So he's trying to take a 4th. I think this could be a major point of contention for you right here. Well, it looks like you're about to put some aggression on, because, like, you're maxed, he's not. You've got a very large supply lead, and you might be able to deny this 4th. And the longer you can deny that 4th, especially versus a Mechan Terran, the better off you are. And the flanks were excellent, but too many Bane hits on the Thors and not on the Hellbats. That could have been a better engagement. But because you have such an economy lead, I think you can afford to trade kind of inefficiently. Zerg. Like, again, look at the income lead. It's almost double. 80 workers versus 58. So losing that base is kind of painful, though. Gosh, we've still got 30, like 25 soul-cleaving minutes of this to go, don't we? So let's see. Expanding away from the Terran, that's a good idea. I would almost have taken another base here, too. Oh, never mind, you've got one here. I don't like taking this base before this base, just because you've got that narrow ramp that a couple of drop ships full of Marines could have could just block off from your army and keep you from defending. Or a couple Liberators here would also do, like, make it very hard to defend that base. You're ahead on upgrades. He only has +2 weapons. You have +2 flyer attack, +1 carapace, +2 melee. That's pretty good.
Mutation complete. Vespene geyser exhaust. Mineral field.
It's harder to defend, but further away. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of a balancing act you have to strike. Now you're both maxed. Kind of a unit comp does he have? So he has 7 Liberators, 2 Viking, 15 Hellbats, 4 Banshees, a Medevac, and 7 Thors. So at this point, with both players maxed, it's kind of gonna get rough, I think. I think since you have so much money, sporing and spining up all your bases is a good idea. Oh, looks like you're trying to, but he's sniping your shit. Yeah, like, see here, if you've got like a shit ton of money here, so throwing down like 3 spores and 3 spines at this base and this base and this base, and then maybe like just throwing down a bunch of spores maybe here or here would be a great way to use your minerals to put some value on the map instead of just sitting in your bank since you're maxed. Excuse me. Cause see, like 3 spines would shut this down. Yeah, it seems like if you'd had static defense, you would have been able to handle his Banshee harass a lot better. So this must be the base race you were telling me about. Cracklings are so good. Oops, didn't mean to. Damn, that sucks. But you came out of this in a better position than he did, by far, because you've still got, like, you've still got a better army, you've still got more workers. Did you forget adrenal glands? Oh yeah, you did. You've got 3/3 though. And that was a pretty good trade. All he's got left is his Liberators. And you've still got an income lead. Nice. Did you mean to make multiple layers? Seems like a waste of money. What's his vision look like? So, he's mining off of 1.5 bases. Not even. He's basically on 1 base economy at this point.
Engine screaming. The hive cluster is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Fucking Banshees, so annoying. And the thing that sucks now, kind of, is that you lost all your mutas, so you can't, like, defend more expansions from the Banshees. You were desperate for mutas to deal with. Yeah, that makes sense. So basically the game's kind of reset again. He's trying to reestablish his economy and his tech. He's got 3 starports with tech labs. What's he making? Liberator, Liberator, Liberator. Liberator. He's got 4 starports making Liberators because you have mutas now. So, I mentioned this earlier, but a few Vipers, like 4 Vipers right here, would basically end the game. Because you could do 4 Parabombs on the Liberators, and it'd just be all over. I like how much you're getting done with mutas, considering that he's got a lot of a direct counter to mutas in the game. But I think Corruptor and Viper would be a better choice here. Lonely Extractor, all by itself. Now it looks like you're expanding. Got a pretty nice worker lead. Pretty nice economy lead. Yeah, Vipers are pretty good against Liberator and Banshee, but they're pretty terrible against Battlecruiser. I think you mentioned he gets Battlecruisers here in a bit. So let's see. Transfusing the Ultras. Good, good, good.
Mineral field depleted.
This has got to be one of the longest ZvTs I've ever seen. So did you just never get back up to Hive to deal with the, to make Vipers, to deal with the Corruptors? So I see you don't have one now. Oh, sweet Jesus. How many? 19 Liberators. Holy titfuck. That's a lot of freedom.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack.
Aw, damn, that is really painful.
Forces are under field
Poor Infester. That's so bad.
depleted. Our forces are under attack.
So what does he have now? He still has 15 Liberators, 9 Banshees, or 9 Ravens, 5 Banshees, and a Thor.
Are under attack.
This is gonna be a tough fight for you. Like, honestly, if you just showed me the game starting here, I would assume you're about to die. If I didn't know that you... If you hadn't told me that you went on to win this game, I would assume you're dead right here. And this is one of those, you haven't made any Legacy of the Void units. Yeah, I kinda noticed that, but in all honesty, like, Legacy of the Void, Zerg's Legacy of the Void units aren't that good in this situation, so I wouldn't really expect you to. Like, maybe Lurker, you could make an argument for Lurker before he was pure air, like when he had tanks and Thors, but Lurker Ravager would have been good against that, but against this, Lurkers and Ravagers are worse than useless. And so, well, Vipers are Heart of the Swarm unit, but anyway, yeah, Viper, Corruptor. That's what I would say would be the best decision to make here. But the decision to go and attack his production again is really solid. Nice use of infested Terrans. That is a lot of infestors. I feel like I'm back in Wings of Liberty. Now, this guy's multitask isn't very good. It's something I notice with players that like this style is if you can sort of multi-prawn them and force them to multitask, they usually fall apart. Ooh, nice pickup on the Ravens, though. Rip. Another thing you could consider doing in this situation, since you have a lot of minerals, like I said, a wall of spores would help, and then also just dumping your minerals into queens. Queens are pretty good all-around units, especially in scrappy games like this. Especially since your creep spread is so omnipresent, like, your queens can pretty much move around freely in a situation like this, because you've got creep everywhere. Right up to his doorstep. Transfuses, the extra anti-air DPS. I just think queens are pretty good to have. Lazy Terran scum, that's right. Fuck mech players.
ZvT ready.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
So he's getting pretty close to broke.
Metamorphosis complete.
He's actually got more workers, and he's mining more than you right now, but you have a better bank.
Is under attack.
Infestor's doing work now. Very nice. And you're maxed, so again, you can be banking up money. But just think about how much easier this would be if you had, like, 5 or 6 Vipers and a shit ton of spores outside his base to yank those battle cruisers into. But still, very nicely done with the infestors. I would have considered this game unwinnable after that base race, but you really pulled it out there. That was really cool. I don't know if that's as dependable a way to win a game like that as, say, getting Viper Corruptor. Oh, now you're getting the spores. It's like you're listening to me in the replay. But yeah, I think Viper Corruptor and having a shit ton more static D to start with would have made that game a lot easier for you. No problem. Let's see. Let me just make a note of when that ended. I don't know about where you guys live, but where I live, The weather has been fluctuating between spring and fucking cold and snowy, and it's been doing working horrors upon my respiratory system. So I'm just ugh. Main things focused on are trying to incorporate Vipers, late game stack D, adrenal glands, and faster force and fists. Yeah, Neuro said a major leak for almost every player whose replays he's looked at is that they take their fourth too late. When he coached Loco, that was Loco's fourth was late in every game that he analyzed. When he coached me a couple weeks ago, my fourth was late every game. So it's a major leak for a lot of players. I've played this guy before. I don't remember